Now, if you pick up a latest pack of Kellogg's Special K, you could stand a chance to win a pair of designer shoes valued at 50,000 Rand. Sounds incredible, doesn't it? Well, we are going to talk shoes shortly, but can you guess who this is? She's often seen as a designer's dream to dress, as she's always up for anything. Any wacky headgear or crazy ensemble, she's probably the first to be wearing it. At the 2010 Grammy Awards music biggest night, she showed up in a silver pair of Georgio Armani Prive dress, completely over the top, with fancy silver shoes. She was even carrying her own wire star. Yes, a star. We all know she is a star. Her live performances are wild and always controversial, and she has a dress sense and style that is talked about at most awards. Can you guess who our shoe celeb is? Well, let us know on our Facebook page. We'll tell you after the break.
Look and feel fabulous with Kellogg's Special K.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show on this Motivational Monday. It's Espresso. Now, before the break, we asked you who the owner of the silver pair of shoes were. And if you guessed correctly, then you would have said Lady Gaga. She is the wearer of this week's famous shoes. The pop star's never one to disappoint, and for every reason and occasion, she loves to show off her shoes. And Special K understands how important inspiration and motivation is for us. And today we talk to Cebu, editor of Cosmopolitan magazine, about 5 women who she feels shines and are inspiration to women all around the world. Welcome to Espresso. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Nice after Mother's Day, after we celebrated the most important women in our lives,
yes,
to be here on a Monday talking about 5 inspirational women.
You know, when I was asked to choose my 5, I was at a loss because there are many inspirational women around the world and in South Africa. But I think I really tried to choose women who've kind of gone far and beyond of just their career, but have serviced the community as well.
So let's kick off your list. Who did you have on your list?
My first favorite girl in the world, she's a professor, Dr. Vandana Shiva. She's actually from India. She's a trained physicist and she's an environmentalist. She essentially has been backing women in India, especially farmers, in the face of multinational corporations trying to come in and basically take away their livelihood. She's won several awards. She's authored more than 50 books, more than 500 journals. This woman is really something to be looked upon or admired, if I can say that.
I absolutely agree with you on that. Who's next on your list?
Simpiwe Dana. I know of late she's very controversial on Twitter, prolific singer. I mean, she's won several SAMAs. But more than that, I think she's really concerned about the education of the black child, especially in South Africa. She's, presented to Parliament about our languages and how she thinks languages are so important to South Africa, that they should be celebrated across the board, not just in schools. But I know that she sings in her own language, which is really great. I mean, the influence right now, like of pop bubblegum music, doesn't sometimes give people who want to really show, where they come from and who celebrate their language. It really doesn't give a platform. But Simpiwe Dana, from the first day I heard her sing, I was like, this girl's got a plan. She once shut down the ICC, and I was like, whoa! It was a stampede. She is super, super amazing.
3rd place on your list.
Well, my 3rd place is Miss Carol Bauer. This entertainment industry can be quite harsh to women. You reach yourself by date, very quickly. But, she went behind the camera and she's owned Carol Bauer Productions for a while now, doing really great work. She's funny, she's warm, she's sophisticated. She's just an amazing personality. And I always say, if she doesn't make it, or she has made it, but if she didn't make it in her day job, she would have been a comedian, because she's just a funny person. I love her to bits.
With a great sense of humor, always ready with a smile.
Great sense of humor, and just, she's elegant, regal. She's amazing.
Next on your list?
Iman.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh my goodness, she is divine. I had the luck to interview her a couple of years ago for about 10 minutes. And juggernaut, superwoman, I must say. I mean, she owns Zeman, the cosmetic brand. And I think also it's one of those things where women need to take ownership. Instead of, always being on the catwalk, always being on a model, you try and look at the business side of things so that you can actually own that space, because otherwise you'd be working for people for the rest of your life. So she's amazing in that way. And she's really done so much. She still loves Africa. She still has this love affair with Africa, and she comes out here sometime. So I love love her. I love her because she's just strong and she's powerful and she doesn't seem to age.
And quickly wrapping up your last one, and these were in no particular order, these were your favorite. Who's on the fifth spot?
I think the girl who's fifth is a mathematician, the first actually black mathematician in South Africa, Mamokgethi Setati. I love her. She is, I feel she's the cleverest woman in South Africa. She has been at the forefront of basically maths education in South Africa. She's been a dean. She's done so many things. Yeah.
Sabu, thank you so much for joining us on the show today, for sharing your list of motivational and inspirational women on the show. Let us know who you think motivates you or inspires you on our Facebook page, Espresso Morning Show, SABC3. Leanne, what did you think of our list of inspirational women on our Special K celebration of these women?
Look and feel fabulous with Kellogg's Special K.